Good morning. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Seattle. No, I'm just kidding. This is our reality in San Diego today. So yeah, I did 3 pools yesterday. So we're gonna have a light day today. Let's get it started. Let's get back here. I got a doctor's appointment. So I did a little work yesterday to make today's day a little lighter. And we're kind of moving towards changing the format in the sense that there will be a video 5 days a week and it'll just be a shorter video. Anyway, let's get back there and clean it up. Okay, so our chems are looking really good with the exception of, low cyanuric, but that's okay. We actually have a little bit of rainwater in here, but yeah, you can see that that's plenty of chlorine right here. Indicators number 2 and 3. Of course, 4 is our pH, which is right there. And alkalinity is low, but I'm not adding anything here today in the rain. Yeah, but look at the pool. Looks great. It always has beautiful crystal clear water. 4-wheeled Hayward Navigator. No, Aquanaut. The Navigator, you don't want one. I don't even care what kind of interior finish you have. You don't want one. It's old school. This is what you want. Look at that. That's the one thing that there's on the pool. I'm going to brush it and move on. Okay, this pool is cleaned and chemmed. A little concerned that there was so much algae just on the walls. I'll tell you what, if you're brushing every week to fight algae, that's not good. So I just did a filter clean here, like, I don't know, a month ago. And so we're pretty close to having a reset filter. Not sure why we're getting algae. Maybe we do have some birds. Not really sure. Could be. But anyway, I'll monitor. Let's move on. Okay, here at our beachside beauty. And everything looks great with the pool, but I'm getting a little upset that my putting green has not been installed. And it's like, guys, what are you waiting for? Let's go. I know it's not the homeowner. It's the skanky contractor who somehow thinks that they need like 2 weeks of dry weather to install AstroTurf. I mean, let's get going, guys. That being said, our pool looks great. Let's take some chems. Okay, so here are our chems. We are obviously really high on chlorine. We have low pH, low alkalinity, and cyanuric is like non-existent. So, I actually don't carry cyanuric acid on my truck. And I use that, or I do that because I add cyanuric with tabs, right? So unfortunately, this pool, well, not unfortunately, this pool's got plenty of chemicals in it because it's got a Jandy Aqua Pure system. And this is one of my only pools that where the salt is still, we're still making chlorine with the salt cell here. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna brush it. I'll have to purchase some cyanuric to maybe raise this here because at some stage, I mean, I'm going to add salt, but at some stage I need to add some cyanuric, so the salt cell won't be working so hard. But anyway, let's brush. Okay, we're obviously chemmed up here. We brushed up, and the thing looks great, doesn't it? So anyway, I always, since I get here so early, pool doesn't start running till 9. I always want to make sure that this water feature pump, the Grotto pump, primes, right? There's been a time or two where I was here and I was in service mode. I hit the thing and it wasn't running. So I ended up having to prime the pump with, a bucket of water or a hose or whatever I used. But subsequently, I check it every week now. Oh, and by the way, new pole. So yeah, this manufacturer is awesome. It's called a power pole and it has this latching mechanism. There's something that looks like it on Amazon, but it is not the same. Hello, there's my girl. Hello. You know how much trouble you get me in with the Corgis? Yes, you are. Yes. I have been slutting around with you. Wow. Well, Maggie May's pool looks fabulous as ever, as Maggie does in her ensemble. Yeah, I like that coat. That color looks good on you, Maggie. All right, well, I'll tell you what, man. This pool, you know, it's like the Obsession pool. Kind of has this older style. You crazy. Come here, you. Oh my goodness. Oh, did I not say hi to you properly? You have so many fans. Yes, you have so many fans. Yes, you got more than me, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, so, you know, this old kind of shape, you don't see it much. But look at this thing. It's perfect. Now, I know they don't have, you know, 6 PP kids coming over here and using this stuff. This pool is almost kind of like a it's like a piece of yard art. You know, it's not used so much, but it is beautiful, and it stays beautiful by itself. I just got here. I haven't done anything. I haven't even taken the chems. You know, I trash on the Hayward Navigator, but this is really the only kind of interior finish that the Navigator is suited for. The, you know, the satin finish, the regular white plaster. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta cut so I can spend some time with my client. Okay, this pool is so wonderful. I'm almost out of here. One of the things that I do on all my pools, is I take my toilet brush. Now this thing has seen better days, right? But when it's new, it's rounded here on the top, right? So I've just, you know, overused it. But the point is, you know, always give the skimmer inside a good scrubbing. The skimmer is a area of powerful suction, and so all of the whatever that goes into the pool, whether it be your suntan oil, your sweat, the dust, this is all going in the skimmer, and so that leaves that scum line around the water level. I use the toilet brush to brush it off. That's part of something all of you guys should be doing for your customers. See, Maggie agrees. That's right. Maggie's coming to inspect. Come here, Maggie. Come here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta keep moving. So I'm always trying to create teachable moments. And so this is the formula for this pool. Now, once again, doesn't get a whole lot of use, but we have the Pool RX Blue, and this one is, I don't know, it's about 4 months old, maybe a little less. No, maybe a little more, actually 4 or 5 months old. So we're actually on our way to replacing it. But did you see the water? Did you see the quality of the water? That's what's up. We're sanitizing with 3-inch chlorinating tablets that are in the skimmer. Trust me, that's good to do here. I don't do it all the time. Lately I have been. We had a floater and it disappeared. We're still chlorinating with tablets. And then we also have the Pool RX Blue, which helps fight any stubborn algae that might be showing up on that satin finish that we have here. It's the older style satin finish. It has a lot of algae. You see a pattern here. You probably want to stay away from getting the white plaster, the gray plaster, especially the gray plaster. I always see tons of algae on those interior finishes. Hey, it's time for a big fatty, and yeah, we have some stuff over there in the grotto, but otherwise no problem. It's Telsa 90 time, and I love the that silky smooth nature of the water. They don't have an autofiller that's operating here. They have an autofiller over there, but there's been some wacky plumbing that's going on, and so there's no water feed to that autofiller, and subsequently the homeowner has to monitor the level and keep the level, him and herself. Yeah, so that has been okay, but boy, we've really come close to a lot of, you know, anyway, really close calls where we have, you know, a water starvation thing going on. I see here, you can see the kind of the line there, the top of that bright line there, that's where the water should be. So yeah, we're not starving for water per se, but I like to have the water a little higher here. And of course it's raining today. It's not raining currently, and there's no appreciable amount. I'm sure that we got maybe like 1/8 of an inch today in today's storm. But yeah, look at the nice nature of the water. It's that crystal clear, kind of looks like a mountain stream, I've always said. So anyway, I'm gonna get the Telsa 90 out and clean it up. Okay, so we're in service mode. Pool comes alive. We're checking our chems right here, and from left to right, yeah, we have plenty of chlorine, perfect pH, nice alkalinity right there in the ideal. And cyanuric is not, it's not ideal, but it's not so low that I'm worried about it. Obviously it's holding on to chemicals, right? Hasn't been really hot. We've had a couple of warm days, but yeah, this rain was not expected. So anyway, Pentair Rebel's doing his thing. Okay, the big fatty is all cleaned up, chemmed up in all of its glory. Yeah, it's such a wonderful place to be. I love this backyard, but we got to keep moving on. Check it out. We are here at our second to last stop on Thursday, and this is our first pool. This is our first account, and hey, things are looking up. Now, we didn't have a torrential downpour like we've had in the past, but hey, I'm gonna celebrate the small wins, okay? This pool is a lot cleaner than it has been in weeks past, and look at my homeowner. Is he not awesome? Okay, now I'm a little concerned that maybe there was some plumbing that might have been, hopefully there was no plumbing damaged. But yeah, I mean, he's making tons and tons of effort. Look at him. I mean, this guy had a heart attack like 2 or 3 months ago, okay? And I felt really bad. He gave me a $50, what he called a nuisance fee. What a class act, okay? I'm thinking about implementing that with the owner of the demoralizer. But anyway, I digress. The point is that he showed consideration for me, and you know, not that my feelings are so fragile, which they are, but by the same token, you know, he showed a gesture. And just like the owner of the Obsession pool, those gestures are the things that get me through the day. Okay, so anyway, I can tell by the wonderful nature of this crystal clear water that we have plenty of chlorine in here, probably a highish pH. But check out our Pentair Rebel. He's about to breach. He does a really great job. Okay, this is an example of a stop. This is how this stop should be every time. Okay, so we're out of here. We're actually adding water, and this is a frustrating thing because, you know, here we are, it's raining here just ever so slightly. Okay, this is not a big rain like we've had in the weeks past, but this pool is low on water. Okay, it should be halfway up the tile line. It's right at the tile line. So what probably happened is, and I love conscientious homeowners, but he evacuated too much water. I know I didn't do this, but the point is that, you know, it's just a light mist today. But yeah, now we have to add water, which to me is a total bummer, but it's what we got to do. The pool has to work properly. It's part of the Poolman's Bill of Rights. Let's move on. Okay, so last stop of the day, we're here at our swim up bar, and look how beautiful the water is. Okay, crystal clear, no algae, yeah, there might be, but yeah, the water is super crystal clear, and there is no algae in the spa. We got a little floater in there. We got a bigger floater in here. Now, this is a salt pool. We have a Pentair IC40, but obviously it needs some help with the 3-inch chlorinating tabs. Okay, so we also notice, yeah, there's algae right there. God, that pisses me off. I'll tell you what, when it rains, it pours, literally and figuratively. So the reason that our old buddy, the Pentair Rebel, wasn't working was because he had a mouse stuck in him. So anyway, the fact that he sucked up a mouse is great, but the fact that that clogged him, that kind of sucked. But wow, now he is making up for lost time. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this pool is still a struggle for me, but it's getting better. I think the cyanuric that I'm building up with the tablets is going to pay dividends here soon. But yeah, this is the end of the day for me. Kind of changing my route, so we'll have less pools per day, but we'll have a video every day, 5 days a week. So that's the idea anyway. You guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you got anything out of this, give me a like, comment if you got something to say, and subscribe if you haven't done so, please. It's free. It's my pleasure to serve you. This is the Angry Pool Man signing off. I'll see you on the next video.